football last week, it got top 5 games this week. Week 1 has a top 5 level of games. And Thursday night, we kick off with North Dakota State with Colorado. Excuse me. That's the game everybody going to be looking at. Saturday, you got Georgia and Clemson kick off 12. Then at 3:30, you got Miami and Florida. Then at 7:30, I believe on Saturday, you got the Texas A&M and Notre Dame game. And then the next day, you got USC and LSU. So it's big games all this week. Everybody playing. Week 0, you saw what it did yesterday. You saw Florida State drop that, took that L. Hey, they took that L. You seen a D1 AA beat a D1 school. Montana State beat New Mexico. Y'all, college football back. You better come with it. But these the top 5 games of the week. These the games that's going to get the most hype. Good thing we start out Thursday night with all the hype. Coach Prime get to open up the season. I know the season got opened up this week, but I'm talking about the real week when everybody playing. The real top 5 games. And Florida State also played that Monday. But I don't think nobody really worried about that no more. They done lost that. Carl, what's happening? These guys, what's good? Yeah. So, yo, college football back. College game day decided out of the top 5 games, they preferred to be at the Texas A&M and Notre Dame game. I get it, but let's break it down. North Dakota and Florida State, that could have been a big game they could have went to, but since the game played on Thursday and it's going to be, they'd rather be on that Saturday. That's just how they roll. They'd rather be on Saturday. So that took Coach Prime and them out the runnings. The Clemson versus Georgia game. They very well could have went there. But for the most part, I believe most times they like to be at a site, the campus site. So that's why I don't think they chose that game. But if it was at Georgia or Clemson, I believe that game would have won out. The next game, Florida and Miami. They could have definitely picked that game because it is a lot going on there. You know, Billy Napier in Florida, he need to win this game to keep the pressure off him. Mario Cristobal need to win the game to keep the pressure off of him. Whew. There's a lot going on in that Florida and Miami game. Everybody in the state of Florida watching. Everybody. Then you have the Texas A&M versus Notre Dame game. The reason I believe they chose them, Texas A&M and College Station, that's a great place to be, which the Swamp is a great place to be. But you got a new head coach there. He was the defensive coordinator there before he left at Duke. Started winning at Duke. Brought Duke up. Came back to Texas A&M after Jimbo Fisher got let go. Came back to Texas A&M. He's ready to run it. He got a quarterback that everybody believed first round. He's also playing his former quarterback that was at Duke. And that quarterback, they believe, is top-notch. That can go in the first 3 rounds. And he transferred to Notre Dame. Notre Dame has potential to make the college playoff race. They're giving a little hype to Texas A&M to make the college playoff race. So, with all that going on, all them headlines, the head coach being back in Texas A&M, he got a quarterback that everybody hyping up. He is solid, but everybody's still hyping him. His former quarterback at Notre Dame, and they play each other. So that's a lot going on. And they got a lot of stories they're going to write up out of that. Because I guarantee y'all again, they're going to talk about the quarterback and his mom saying that she liked to send him stuff saying, hey, you suck, you're trash. So he can go perform good. Because everybody was hyping him by how good he is. Because he was an athlete, he could do it all. Notre Dame head coach needs this win. He needs to win better than Texas A&M because he needs to win to stay on track for can he make Notre Dame into something. Uh, the last game, USC versus LSU. That's a big boy game. But it's played at the Raiders facility and it's on that Sunday. So they like, all the games be done happen on Saturday. They like the Saturdays. And I think they like being at college sites. Now, they did the Dublin game in Ireland because why not take that trip? That was the best game on of all the games Saturday. So they had to take that trip. But as of now, them the top 5 games, no matter how I play out. Now, next week, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all where I think they going. And I'm going to tell you now. Texas versus Michigan. They going to the big house. I know they picking that game. I'm going to go back and look at everything that happened for next week. But I guarantee you, the college game day will pick the Texas versus Michigan game for week 2. Watch what I tell you. I'm telling you, that's how that's going down. But, y'all, out of them top 5 games, I will be watching all of them. Thursday night, Coach Prime, them finna get down. Coach Prime get to shut up all that talking. That everybody, but they going to talk all the way until, if he can be undefeated the first 5 games, that'll put him in a great position. But they going to talk about him hard, regardless. Like I said, that Miami game, and Miami versus Florida, both of them head coaches need that. Now, the Clemson game, Clemson versus Georgia. Dabo need this game way more than Georgia. Because Georgia's so hyped up, y'all. Georgia going to be in the playoffs, period. Because at a worst-case scenario, they lose 3 games. And the teams that they lose to be in the playoffs. I doubt they lose that many games, but it just feel like everybody riding off Clemson. Now, if Georgia Tech wouldn't have beat Florida State yesterday, Clemson might have did a surprise attack. But with that happening, you know Kirby finna go in there and tell the Georgia boys, we don't want that to be us. We don't want that to be us. Not that they need any other hype to keep doing what they do, but they don't want that to be them. They don't want to fall. So I'm just telling you. Dale, you say RIP to Florida State season. Yeah, hey, they got to fight hard to get that bite. Dale, you say rank Georgia Tech. They should. They should, but I don't know if they will. I don't know if they will. They going to say Florida State shouldn't have been ranked 10. That's what they going to say. They going to probably say Florida State should have been ranked 25 or something like that. Yo, that's why I believe they're going to College Station, y'all. I just want to get on here and tell y'all College Station College Game Day has picked College Station. That's a great college environment. It's going to be rocking. New head coach there. But he was the defensive coordinator at one time. It's a lot of story headlines. Notre Dame fighting for the chip. They basically saying Texas A&M fighting for the chip. I figure that's why they chose that. Next week, I'm telling y'all, Texas versus Michigan. It's nobody going to beat that game out. Hey, blessings to y'all. I come back. We'll probably ride out one more before I hit y'all up later today. Holla, 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 holla.